Welcome to another product segment by UtahGunExchange.com, where you can buy and sell to other Utah residents for free. This is one of our sponsors. This is StainlessTumblingMedia.com. You can find them. They're based out of Orem, Utah, and they just came out with a new version of their tumbler for their brass. And we've owned the other one. Really enjoyed it. I think I cleaned about 3,000 cases with it. I really like some of the key features. I would recommend if you have the old one and can afford to upgrade, now is the time to do it. You can go to their website. They are shipping. They've got them in. A couple things I noticed right off the bat is that you've got the rods here are not mobile. They're held in with brackets, unlike the old versions, and they're not going anywhere. And I also noticed that you've got this rubber covering it all the way across the entire rod instead of just the segments like on the old one. Also, the motor looks like the exact same motor, but it's painted different. And in fact, this entire setup is coated with a rougher finish instead of the smooth red shiny paint that we were used to. But I kind of like this because it's not going to ever crack or peel, and I also like the look. It seems a little more durable. One quick note: when you're setting this up, all you do is set the motor right down here, tighten on these 4 bolts onto the brackets there. Let's see, and get those. I'll tighten those up here in a little bit with a wrench. But then there's this pulley piece. The easiest way to get it on there is to take the tube, put it onto the pulley, and then slide the pulley onto the rod. Now, before you do that, if you're having trouble putting the pulley on there, there's a tiny little Allen wrench that you want to loosen up before you slide onto the rod, and then tighten it down once you get it on. Once you get it straight and lined up with the other pulley. So other than that, that's pretty much all the assembly there is. Another feature that I really like about this setup is you've still got the rubber gasket and then the metal top here. But what is so nice is the other version. Put the brass into the container first, and then I put the media, and that's what really sets this device apart from its competition, is the stainless tumbling media. Tiny little steel rods. I think this is a 5-pound bag, maybe a little more. But you dump that entire bag inside the canister. I found the sweet spot's about 250 cases of 9mm. I tried to limit it to about 60 cases of 308. I've cleaned those as well. But the cool part about this new design is that instead of the wing nuts and a washer, all you've got here are these great little knobs. I'll alternate here as I place these back on. And the wing nuts, they're a little difficult to get tight by hand. The reason you're going to want to use the stainless tumbling media in this tumbler is because your brass goes from that to this. Beautiful, shiny, and clean. All I do is I fill this up with the brass, the media, fill it up with water to within an inch of the top, and I do 5 swirls of Dawn dish soap, and then do a shake and a half of this stuff. Let me show you an original. Just a tiny, just like that. Then your brass, if you decap before you tumble, it's going to have the cleanest primer pockets you've ever seen. Let's see if we can get a good shot down there. There we go. And completely cleaned out from top to bottom. Now, I run the tumbler for about 45 minutes, that's it. And it comes out just absolutely spotless. Then after you're done, you're going to obviously take the screws off. I won't do it right now. And what you're going to do is you then bring it over to, this also comes with the deluxe kit. It's a little bit of a bath you put the brass into. And so what you're going to do is open this up, and you just dump that entire canister right in there. And what happens is the media falls straight through and the brass stays put. I actually end up rinsing my brass in the canister for quite a bit. I use my bathtub, works really well. A lot of high volume water, works great, quick. The sink, it was a little slow in the kitchen. So rinse it out a ton, then I dump it all into here, and like I said, the stainless media falls through. You close it up. Now you're gonna fill this container up to about halfway full of water, and then you're gonna put this lid on top, and you're gonna spin. You're going to rotate this for a little bit. And what's going to happen is all the stainless media is going to fall through and your brass is going to stay put and your brass is going to get rinsed off a little bit more because it's going through all that clean water. Once you're done, shake that out. I like to then stick this entire thing with it still closed under the faucet, rinse the brass a little bit more, shake it off really good, and then just dump it straight onto a towel. And so I roll the brass around on the towel for a little bit, let it dry. Good to go. StainlessTumblingMedia.com or go to UtahGunExchange.com and click on their banner link. You're going to get phenomenal, clean brass every single time. Cleanest primer pocket, which works really, really well. Feel free to click like and subscribe and follow us on Facebook for weekly giveaways for guns, gear, and ammo. Thanks so much.